Taylor, we finally got the package we've been waiting for. We put our order in last week, and it took a couple days, but it's finally here. Our unboxed stuff from Cook's Fatal Attraction. Why don't you tell us what we got here?
Yeah, like I was telling them about a week ago when we ordered this, I used this product last year, and I made a lot of mock scrapes and everything. I'll have to go over to my property and take some pictures to share with you guys. They have absolutely ripped it up. I've used a lot of other products before, and I've never had the results like I have with these guys. I sent him messages last year telling him that your stuff works, I really like it. And then when this year came around, when we decided to do public whitetail, I contacted him saying I really want to use your product. I'd like to express it out to everybody else to use because they are fresh scents. It's great. I've never had success like this using this product.
Now, me being new to scents, I really don't use a lot, getting back into hunting in the last 2 or 3 years, but what's something that a beginner would want to know about what type of scent? Because you walk in any of these big box stores and there's an aisle full of stuff 2 weeks before hunting season and you don't know what to pick. What do you think you would go with?
Well, that's what a lot of people, they go in about a week or 2 weeks into the rut, and the only thing that they're going for is to get the doe estrogen, the doe in heat, and that's what they're going for. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people will have success with that stuff, but my problem is a lot of that stuff is being mass produced and it's not fresh. They're just being sitting on a shelf. How many times is that stuff sitting on a shelf for a year, from last season?
Yeah, you even see the doe estrogen out of season too. A lot of time just sitting there. And, this is fresh stuff, guys.
Right, with this guy, with Cook's, you're getting fresh scent taken right from the deer, right to you. It's CWD tested, so that's always a plus. Any deer scent that you're getting from him does not have CWD, so you're not putting that out to other deer.
Zach, what are some of the things that you might do other than the doe estrus and the rut, which we all know about? Even people, you read any magazine article, what other products do you think you might use other than deer urine?
Oh, this stuff right here, it's called the Keep 'em Calm scent. Rub it on your boots and near the tree. Like Taylor was saying, last year I actually went out with him and we made mock scrapes, and we've had doe and buck in 20, 30 yards, and they were still hitting them. So I mean, I'm a firm believer in this stuff. I'm really excited that Cook's is going to be a part of what we're doing here, and I'm really excited to get all this other stuff such as the doe and heat, and then the two.
You got the two dominant
bucks.
Making a lot of mock scrapes.
The mock scrapes, you see it's in different sizes, but I can't be more excited to what's going on and with Cook's and what's going to happen in the upcoming season.
Well, we're definitely going to be going ahead and sharing this to everybody. We're putting this name out. We know the product works. We're actually going to be documenting this on film, what we're seeing. I'm going to be going out this week. I'm going to be placing my camera that we discussed in our last episode here in a day or two. Me and Zach might do a little Facebook Live, and we're actually going to apply some of this in the field, and we'll see what kind of results we get on the camera. So, Taylor, anything else you got for us?
Stay tuned. We're going to bring you some videos on how we make some mock scrapes, and then hopefully we can bring you some maybe trail camera footage and whatnot of deer using these mock scrapes, so we can bring some content to you guys.
And I know the other video I'm going to be posting later this week or early next week is going to be about blind shooting, practicing out of a blind and whatnot. So we'll talk to you later. Till then,
stay hydrated.
We crossed through the rye field, and we started hitting that thick stuff, and we had that cut trail that we were walking along.
Yeah, because there were several white oaks back.
Right, and right in where it dropped into that small brook there, and then started picking up. But the question is, I don't want to put it too close to the trail, stick it out in front of everybody, but at the same time, I want to make sure we get in a couple feet so we can catch whatever travel's going through, because that thing's like a freaking highway.
You can, once you get down in there and you go up, it starts to get flat on top.
So maybe you should just cross to the other
side,
get up see if you can find a trail that's coming from that main main trail there, dropping down to where those white oaks are, going over to the ag fields, and then see if you can find like a nice overhanging limb or something like that.
And then put
maybe even drop a mock scrape.
That's what I'm saying. And then any deer that you haven't passing through there, they're going to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I would.
But I mean, that's gonna catch travel from the backside that we were looking at
Mhm.
when we were looking from the trail in. But it's also gonna catch anything walking down the trail too, because we were just catching multiple trails through on the
Oh,
high
there's a lot of
grass.
trails going through.
Once you got past that trail, you hit that high grass. I mean, that was like, they were just motoring through there everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking they gotta be walking down that trail as well.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would imagine.
If you go up and find a trail somewhere off there and you find a limb to make a mock scrape, you're going to catch them and stop them,
Mhm.
you know, to check it out. So then you'll get some nice pictures. I mean, I would.
Well, at least attract something. I know we're gonna see
Yeah.
traffic through there because there's already traffic going through.
Might get some horns to stop by.
I'll tell you what, the only thing I wish is that there was a tree closer to where those huge bedding areas were. That we popped out a little further up and we let up about 20, 30 yards.
Oh, that would be nice.
I mean, you're talking
what's going in there.
3 monster beds. And I'm sorry, I don't care if anybody thinks that was a big doe. Those are buck beds all day long.
You won't know until you get that camera out there, though.
I
That's the
know.
only
Let the head up. Well, we go out tomorrow morning or you wanna go out Friday morning?
whatever.
That's up to you. I'm good with either way.
I don't know. I think you need to get out there, put a camera on a mock
Tomorrow.
scrape off of a trail.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying. We go down that brook and just head up, and then we either sit in between those two ag fields, and then sit on right on top, and then have something coming down. Because you'll either catch them going up or down.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be, yeah, I think we're gonna see traffic regardless, but I say definitely leave it there for 10 days, 2 weeks. I don't even wanna look at that place again for
Because
another 2 weeks.
I know next week we got to.
Yeah, next week I want to go check the other two cameras to see.
Cause I pre-scouted, like 3 days before you guys came out, before I
Right.
took you guys up, and then we went up again. I don't wanna overrun that any more than what we have to.
No, because once you go put out that camera,
You
you're
wanna
not gonna
leave it.
touch it for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanna go in, if the gate's open, I'd like to see if we could roll right up there. Cause if that gate's open, we
Oh,
roll
you can
up
sit
there,
right up in
we freaking just park, run right in, we'll be in and out inside of 10 minutes. And that way we won't really disturb anything and using some other stuff. But I can't wait, I mean, just hearing what you're saying, I can't wait to use this stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, it's great stuff. Like I said, I loved using it last year.